Yo, what's good? It's your boy Media GTS. We right here at Destructive Film Studios. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Today we got a very important guest, Hoodie Dame. He's an entrepreneur, hustler, go-getter, reseller. He got his own brand. Man, what else can I say? He's ambitious. Thank you for pulling up.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
Hoodie Dame, right?
Yes, sir.
Or what do you want to be
Best
called?
known as 03, but
Best known as Zone 3?
03, yeah.
03 Necessities or 03?
Yes, 03.
03.
Yeah.
No Greedo.
No Greedo.
No Greedo. What's good with you, brother? How's your day going?
It's been good, man. Just starting my day. Had work before this, trying to get lunch after this. So
We're planning on getting some lunch at.
Goro's Hot Chicken. Shout out Goro's Hot Chicken.
Damn, Gordo's Hot Chicken. What's up? I feel like I'm always shouting out Gordo's Hot Chicken, but again, shout out to Gordo's Hot Chicken. So tell me a little bit about yourself, bro. Like, where you from? Where you grow up
right
at?
Now, I'm from Camarillo, California.
Not right now, but where'd you grow up at? Like, where?
I grew up in Ventura. And
Oh, so you-
I lived a little bit in the IE. I lived in Riverside for a bit, and then I moved back here to finish high school and all that. So I finished high school. I went to college at Cal State Northridge, and then I dropped out. And then
Hold up, slow it all down. Let's we had to cut the top poly. Okay, let's start from the very beginning. Then you have to rush it. So you were born in where? Ventura.
Ventura, yeah. I was here since I was like
So you went to elementary and all that in Ventura.
yeah, elementary and then middle school.
Okay, how was it like growing? Like, how was your childhood like? Was you have both parents, single parent? Were you a single kid, like by yourself? Did you have brothers and sisters?
I have one sister right now, but most of my life, honestly, like I had like family problems. My dad and my mom were always like on and off, like arguing and all that. So I kind of had to like grow up fast, honestly, like for my sister and all that, and for myself too. Because I looked up to my dad, and then he did some stuff that.
Would you like to talk about that?
I mean, he went to prison for a little bit. I didn't really have a father figure to look up to, so I had to look up to myself pretty much. I looked to like rappers, like sports people, athletes. So that's kind of like what got me through. I played basketball. That's kind of what like got me through most of my life in elementary and high school.
So what kind of music were you listening to at the time? You say you're looking up to rappers. Was it like certain artists that you'd be playing? Because like, what kind of music were you listening to?
Honestly, like back then, I would just listen to anything. But right now, I'm a big Lil Baby fan.
Lil Baby fan.
Lil Baby and Gunna. Those like my two. But yeah, like I play basketball. Let's go. Like my mom would start yelling at me. My dad would start yelling at me. I just go to the gym, just play basketball and all that.
Were you going to the gym in Ventura?
In Ventura, yeah.
Okay. So
I used to go to I used to play in middle school in like a little closed off park. Like I don't remember the name of the park, but I would just go to the park.
What part of Ventura did you grow up in?
Honestly, I don't remember. I was too young to remember.
Okay.
But yeah, because I lived in Camarillo like most of my life.
So when did you move from Ventura to Camarillo? Like how old?
I was probably like 8, 9, and then I left like until like 14. Came back when I was 15.
So you left at 14 years old. That's when you went to the IE.
9 years old, I went to the IE.
When what exactly? Because I know IE is the Inland Empire, but what was the city?
I lived in Riverside and Moreno Valley.
It's just hot as fuck.
Hot as fuck.
And it's boring out there, right?
Boring.
Kind of boring, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't really there was nothing to do besides go to the mall and all that. In summer, you can't go outside till like after 6, 7.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Were you getting?
So,
do you feel like, you did have your dad, but did you feel like you ever get yourself in trouble and stuff, like as a kid, or did you like
honestly
steer away from being in trouble?
Honestly, no. I like stay away from trouble. Honestly, like my mom always told me like, "What you got through mother or some shit." Yeah, because my mom's Mexican. You know how my Mexican mom's good. Like they're on my ass. Like, she was always on my ass about doing good in school, staying out of trouble. So I just did my best to stay out of trouble. Obviously, I did mess up a few times, but I got my ass kicked. But it's all good.
What do you say you got your ass kicked, or you messed up a few times? What did you do that got you in trouble? Was it like serious? Was it
no, nothing serious? Like I would have like a curfew, like coming, because I was obviously like getting to the age where I was starting to like go hang out with friends and all that. So after school, mom would be like, "Oh, be home by like 5 or 6." There's some days I didn't get home till like 7, 8 when the sun was like already down.
Okay.
Yeah, I just get in trouble because of that.
How would you describe yourself as a kid?
Honestly, I was antisocial. I was really chill. Like I never really talked to anyone. Like people had to come up and talk to me if they wanted to be friends. Like I never really had friends like throughout my whole school career, like in middle school, high school.
Damn. So you're not, I don't want to say you're a loner, but you're kind of like,
Well, no, you could call me alone. I was always,
damn. So you were a loner.
I was always alone. Like in high school, I was always just hanging out in the classroom or something.
Did you get good grades in high school?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I was like a C and above student. Math was like my only struggle in school, honestly. I used to, I failed like 2 years of math, so I had to retake them in summer.
Did you graduate high school?
Yeah, I graduated on. I had to make up like 3 math classes, but I took them in summer, and I was taking some colleges. I mean, math classes at Oxnard College, so I got the credits for them.
So Ventura, Camarillo, IE, high school IE. When did you come back to?
I came back freshman year of high school.
Of high school?
Yeah.
So you graduated out here?
Yeah.
What high school did you go to?
Camarillo High School.
Oh shit! Did you ever play sports? And like, obviously you did basketball. Did you do any other sports?
I played soccer, but it was like a side hobby. I didn't play on a team or anything.
Did you ever during high school? Did you ever work at all?
Yeah, I worked at the outlets, Under Armour.
So
that was like that was like my little job. So I had to go to school.
What was your first job then?
My first job was Under Armour, like retail, like folding clothes and all that. So
in the Camarillo outlets.
In the Camarillo outlets, yeah.
How'd you like that?
Honestly, it was kind of boring. Like I was like, damn, like you got to come after school and fold some clothes for 4 hours to make 15, 16 bucks.
But you made some money.
I made money, but it was like, damn, for 4 hours you just make 60 bucks.
So then why did you? What was it? Why'd you do it then? If
I didn't even, it was just like a little thing to get money because I didn't know how else to make money. Like I was in school.
Okay.
I didn't. My mom never gave me money, no allowance or nothing.
So growing up, were you
And I always wanted to like buy my own stuff too.
Yeah.
Like my own clothes and all that. So I was like, damn, because my mom would never buy me anything.
Okay.
So like, he often here and there, like she'd buy me a new shirt or a new hat or something, but I'd always save up my money. Like I always been good about handling my money.
Nice. So you graduated high school, did a little bit of soccer, played basketball.
Yeah.
You mentioned college. Where did you go to college for? What did you do in college?
In college, honestly, because I was like I was pretty good at basketball. I wasn't like NBA superstar or anything, but
you're decent enough.
Yeah, I was decent enough. And then I tried going to play college basketball, but I didn't get recruited anywhere. So I was like, damn, I still want to be around the game and all that. So I just became a basketball manager for Cal State Northridge. And then I was majoring business management at the same time.
Okay.
So a basketball manager, like I got to travel with the team, help them out during practices.
Oh, you helped out the college?
The college basketball team, yeah.
You didn't play with them?
No, I mean, sometimes if they needed like an extra player or something, because a player was sick, like I'd be in there, but throughout most of the time, I was just like on the sideline, just like watching, helping the coaches with like stats or scrubbing the floor, setting up the baskets, getting the players like their snacks, their shoes or something. It's pretty fun though. Like,
yeah,
I got to travel to Hawaii and North Carolina for free, so it was pretty fun.
Oh shit, that was your first time going to Hawaii?
My first time going to Hawaii, all paid off.
Nice. How was Hawaii?
Honestly, like our coach was kind of strict that year, so I only got to go out to the beach for like an hour, and then we had to go back in to the hotel.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty fun though. Like a cool experience, definitely traveling.
So did you graduate college? Or
no, funny thing, so I stopped after basketball season. So basketball season ended like March. So April, I was like, damn, because I really only went to school to like do basketball. Like I wasn't really trying to go to like get a degree or something. So I just dropped, like I stopped going to class. Like after April, I was like, stopped going to class, and I was like, damn, what am I gonna do? So I was like, I just started selling shoes in my dorm, and then I got to a point where I had like 50 pairs of shoes. I used to post on my school Snapchat story, like, oh, selling shoes in my dorm.
Okay, so hold up. Let's okay. So you're going to college.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball season finishes. You're kind of like you're bored, or you're like kind of like over school.
I was over school. I didn't.
And you weren't.
We only did the schoolwork because
the basketball.
The basketball. We needed to go to class because we'd get obviously attendance and all that.
And you're no longer working at Under Armour, I'm assuming.
No.
Were you working at all somewhere else?
Somewhere else during the time? No.
Let's see, I had no job, just a college kid,
Just a college kid, yeah.
no job,
My mom would send me like $40 for 2 weeks, but
and you got
I
to.
had to make that shit work.
How would you make $40? How would you make $40
Bro,
last?
and then I had a car too, so $20, like 15, $20 would go automatically go to gas.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I was like, damn.
Were you booking all your friends like, hey, I need gas?
Yeah,
all
well,
you guys.
I was. I'd hate being that guy now, but I was like, damn. Like, if you guys need a ride, because they would ask me, oh, can you take me to the store? Because I had a roommate, and he was like, can you take me to the store? Can you drop me off, like, at my class? I was like, damn. At least $5-10 or something, you know?
All right, shit goes a long way.
Shit goes a long
Nowadays, $5-10 don't go no long way for gas because gas is,
$6, damn near.
Okay, so now you mentioned the shoes.
Yeah.
Because that's where we're here at. I seen a little bit of your stuff and what was it? You just one day you're like, did you need some money?
No, I needed money, so I had some Jordans, like 3-4 pairs of Jordans. I was like, damn.
And you're like, I'm gonna sell these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I just sold those motherfuckers because I never really wore them. I used to wear like my slides or my fucking basketball shoes because I never really had time to dress up because I was always either at practice or at school or just chilling. I never went out.
Okay.
I never went out at all. So I was like, damn, I have no point of using them.
Were
So I
you
was like,
were you sitting in the house thinking like I need some quick money, or how was it? Or was your mind
so
like I'm
our
gonna
dorm
flip
room?
these?
No, yeah, I was like, damn, I'm gonna flip them, and this because I bought them for like I don't know, I bought them at the Nike outlet. So I was like, damn, I'm gonna just flip them for like $80-100. And people bought them. I mean, they bought them. So I was like, damn, I did spend a few, but I was like, damn, I need to make more money. So I was like, I started looking I saw videos on YouTube actually. I was watching Common Hype. They're like a sneaker store in Arizona.
Okay.
And I was like, damn, that looks pretty cool. That'd be something I want to do. So I just started like flipping shoes. I used to go on OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace. And I used to live in Northridge, so there's hella people that get rid of their stuff right there. And then I just kept flipping and flipping pretty much. And I started with $200 pretty much.
Damn. And when you're out there flipping these shoes, like you said, you lived in Northridge, you're in the valley. Did you ever feel sketched out, like pulling up on people or people pulling up on you, or like?
Sometimes, yeah, because sometimes they'd send me, oh, can you pick them up from this address? And we like a hood ass part, like tweakers everywhere. I'm like, damn, like where am I at? So I just always have like my roommate or someone come with me. Just in case.
Okay. Did you ever run into like a situation where someone was like, nah, bro, I need these, or they're trying to like get over on you on some shoes, or?
Nah, not over there. Thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully. So you're selling shoes. When was the turning point from you to be like, okay, selling shoes, I'm gonna start selling clothes now? Or did you like start stacking up more money where like I'm gonna buy some clothes?
Honestly, I didn't start selling clothes till like last year in March. So pretty much all I know is just all shoes. I used to go to like sneaker events and just buy hella shoes. Well, like I said, I used to have little story sales in my dorm, like I said on my Snapchat story. I used to just pull up dorm room 516. I used to have
So you used to just pull up to your dorm room.
No, because there's
and you're traveling out the dorm.
Yeah, I was traveling out of the dorm.
Literally.
I used to have like a little line because I used to give out good deals. Like I used to buy Jordans for like $40, selling for 60, 75.
So you were like hunting. You were hunting. Were you hunting?
I made like little business cards too. At first, I wasn't O3 necessities. I was just damn resales. Like I used to have like little business cards. I used to just put them in like I used to tape them to every little door in my dorm floor, and then somehow all of a sudden, like I was walking back from, we had like a little, I want to say like cafeteria. It was like a computer lab type shit. And then somebody was like, "Oh, are you the guy that sells shoes?" I was like, "Yeah, how do you know?" I'm like, "Oh, I saw one of your business cards on your thing, and then I would see your Snapchat stories." And he's like, "Oh, well, just let me know when you want to, like, when you have more sales or something." And I was like, "Oh, shit." And that's when I realized, I was like, "Oh, shit.
Got something going here."
My shit's, like, starting to get out there.
The shoe plug.
Yeah, the shoe plug.
But yeah, do you ever do that type of stuff too? Did you ever do like
live streams and all that?
Not live streams, but did you ever do like deals, like a rock paper scissors, or like
yeah,
coin flips?
No, yeah, I still have like videos on my phone. Cause I used to have like a little YouTube channel. Like I used to just record like me going cashing out at the sneaker events. The last one I went to was I think last year in Anaheim.
Okay.
and I did a coin flip for like, I think it was either $100 or $300.
I seen one. I think you're
And then
doing one.
I won, so I won a pair of Jordans for $100.
Nice.
I mean, he agreed to it, so I'm like, it's cool when they agree to it, but when you lose, you're like, damn.
And then you gave some shoes away too at the mall, I think.
Yeah,
You did like
gave
if you
some
know the
shoes.
president, was it a $20 bill or something?
Yeah,
I seen that. I was looking through it.
yeah, that was when I did a pair of shoes and like a few hoodies that I dropped for my merch.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, just to get that was like kind of like I was like, damn, because that's when I started making like merch too, and then I wanted to obviously make content, so I was like, how much? Because those shoes that I gave away, I had them just sitting for like months. Nobody bought them, so like I'm just giving them away.
Okay. Do you feel like that helped you out
Yeah, for sure.
making content like that?
Yeah, that's what I like. I like making content now because of that, honestly.
Did you so did you make your own merch first, or did you started buying
I make
merch?
my own merch. So O3 is like a resale and a brand at the same time. So I have like merch. I have like a few shirts, a few hoodies that I made. I have hats that I made. So I'm a big fashion guy, so I always like, damn, it's pretty cool to have your own brand. Like
Yeah.
you have your own media GPS stuff. Like what is it? Gang shit?
Gang type shit.
Gang type shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's hard. See, it's having your own brand like that's hard. Like you're just seeing people wearing it, like it shows them like, damn, people really support me. They like what I'm making, so it's pretty cool.
Okay, okay. And how did you do? How did you feel like you did when you did like your first drop? Did you
Honestly, I don't know if you ever heard of the pre-order method,
okay.
because I used to watch a lot of like clothing brand videos too. 'Cause I was like, I want to do clothing, so I didn't really know how it was gonna go. So I was like,
You did like the show them like a kind of a rough draft of how
yeah,
it looks.
I had like 3 hoodies, and I had like mock-ups, and I just took pictures of them. I had a photo shoot in them, and then I will just place an order. Like say I got 40 orders of hoodies, I got just an extra 15.
Oh, nice.
Just so I don't lose money on it, you know? Just because what if I bought 50 hoodies, none of them sold?
But they sold.
Yeah, they sold. I sold out. I got 100 hoodies and they all sold out, thankfully. I gave some away, obviously, but I'm blessed enough that it sold out.
Okay. And then so you did the shoes, you're out of college, started your own brand up. What was the next move for you? Like what were you like what was going through your head? Like I need to do something else, or what made you like step away from the shoes? Like why did you step I mean do you still sell shoes?
No, yeah, I still sell shoes. Yeah.
Okay.
I still sell shoes.
Because right now, so O3 Necessities, how I heard about you was shout out to Hood Hitta. We can't remember where we we're going. I think we were going to LA somewhere. And I remember he was like, oh, I just picked up a shirt from O3 Necessities.
Yeah.
I was like, who the hell is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And cause I don't know, bro. He's this youngster. He has like HELLSTAR. He has a gallery department, tier. He has a bunch. He's like, whatever you need. So he has it all.
Yeah.
So how did you get to that point where you started you
met
started getting clothes in bulk, right? You get clothes in bulk.
Yeah, in clothes in bulk. Yeah, I met one of my homies that I still work with. Shout out my boy Shay. We're big plans. I'll talk about it in a little bit. But yeah, I met him. He has like a lot of connections. He used to live in Vegas, so he knows like the people that like ex-employees from Spider, HELLSTAR. Like he knows a lot of fucking people. And I met him, and he's like, "Oh, if you need bulk, let me know. I can get you stuff." So I started working with him in bulk, so I get obviously stuff for cheaper. So I was like, let me try out clothes. So I bought like a 2K order, like a little mixed everything, denim Interior, Spider, HELLSTAR, and I sold out like 3-4 days.
Were you kind of nervous? Like, okay, like, chasing a little two bands, but were you kind of nervous? Like, okay, I'm about to get this order.
No, I was nervous.
Like, is there like a thought like, damn, what if no one buys this?
No, yeah,
now I'm
that
stuck
was
with all
always
this.
in my head. I tried getting like the most basic but not too crazy, like black, gray, white. I didn't get crazy ass colors, like
Okay, so you got like some comfortable colors that
like
you feel
comfortable colors that people like wearing, like some simple stuff.
Okay.
Cause I don't know, obviously the culture out here in Oxnard, like I don't really see like the boys. I don't really see them wearing pink, orange, like that was black, gray, white. So I was like, you gotta buy black, gray, white tees, black, gray, white hoodies, and obviously some cool designs, obviously. So yeah.
And how can I say this? So right now, do you have a storefront? Are you trying to get a storefront? Going through Instagram, you're like getting rid of a lot of stuff because you said you're moving locations.
So right now I was working out of a storage unit for like a year, pretty much. And then
Grinding, I gotta grind. I don't know. You
I used to have
because people think it's nice and they think like, oh, you know.
grind. Before I used to just like work. I used to get orders to my house, like, and just have shit in my living room. And my mom got pissed at me. She was like, "Why do you have all this shit in my house?" Like, so I was like, "Damn, I'm gonna just go get a little storage unit, $100 a month." And it was small. And I was like, "Damn," but I organized it good enough to where like I could walk in there. I could have like people come in and pick up their stuff. And then obviously, like after a while, the manager of the storage, she was like,
But you see people coming in and
yeah, she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm just having people come get their stuff." And then she was like, "Oh, well, it's the storage unit. It's not like an office space. You can't be in here for multiple hours having people come in and out just because obviously we signed a contract." But I was like, "I'm not doing anything illegal." But she was like, "Yeah, you got to respect that. It's not an office or anything." Because I used to just have a chair in there and I was just on my phone, like waiting for people to put in orders.
with the garage open up, just in out, like it's a spot.
Yeah, like literally. And people used to walk by right there, like when they used to go put it in, they're like, "Oh, do you sell clothes?" Like people still like buy clothes from me from right there. It'd be some random ass kids too, or some random ass adults who are like, "Oh, my son always wanted one of these," and they buy stuff right there. So it's pretty cool, but at the same time, it's like the Wi-Fi there sucked. My phone was gonna die. Obviously, the storage unit, you'd have nowhere to plug it in. If I needed to like print out shipping labels, how am I gonna do it? There's no plugs or nothing. So I didn't need to like either print out all the shipping labels the morning before or the night before I go back. So it was kind of hard, but I made it work
What would you say is like? There's a lot of brands right now.
for sure.
What is your go-to brand? Like, what brand do you feel like you fucking with the most?
Right now, damn. I have to say gallery department, but I feel like I wear it too much. Right now, I'm kind of into Godspeed. It's like graphic tees and all that.
You feel like graphic tees is the wave right now? Because I know
Yeah,
you got like
especially because summer's coming up.
okay.
Because summer's coming up, everybody's gonna be wearing graphic tees. So that's kind of like what I learned too. Like obviously summer shorts, tees. I stopped buying hoodies. Obviously, I'll still carry hoodies, but not as many. So that's kind of what I learned too.
Does it feel kind of not weird, but like, you know, as a kid, you said you didn't have that much money growing up. You couldn't get certain stuff, and now you're selling, you know, hoodies that are going for like $200, 180.
Yeah, it's crazy. Sometimes I'm like, because obviously I keep it, but I'm like, damn, at least let me put in a little bit back in, you know? Because I like, because sometimes it's hard, bro. Like I get a cool ass piece and I'm like, damn, I want to keep this shit. But I'm like, damn, I obviously paid money for it. So sometimes I'm just like, all right, I'll keep it up for the week. If it doesn't sell by the end of the week, I'm gonna keep it.
You know, wear it.
I'm gonna wear it, yeah.
Well, technically, you could even resell that stuff yourself.
Yeah,
no?
yeah, I could. But
Do you ever do that?
yeah, for sure, all the time.
Besides your own page, do you ever resell like on any other sites or like,
I
you know what, I'm
sell-
gonna just go on Facebook,
Yeah.
offer up, and I'm gonna just try to get rid of this.
No, I sell on OfferUp and Garage right now, and then I have my own website too, obviously.
But as O3 necessities, that's what you sell, or
Yes, just O3 accessories, just random shit on there. Like I sell accessories too, like hats, underwear, pretty much everything.
Jesus. O3 necessities. Where did the name come from? O3 necessities. Like, what made you think? Did you sit there and think?
Honestly, no, I made it in like 5 minutes. Cause I was obviously damn resale. I was like, yeah, that's a whack ass name already. So I was like, I was born in 2003, so I was like, O3 necessities, cause people are gonna need the stuff. You know, they're gonna it's gonna be a necessity to what they want.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's kind of how I made my name.
I have a question actually. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know where this damn thing at. So on your page, I think in your pictures there was a text message.
Mhm.
What you had a text message, something about stop trying so hard, just stop and end what you're doing. You won't ever become what you said you.
Oh, my main page, yeah.
Just realize your little brand won't make it.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you hear that? Like,
Absolutely.
what is that? Like, what is that? Is that a text? Like, is it someone text you this?
Oh yeah, that was one of my.
Just realize your little brand won't make it.
Like,
That shit hurts me.
that was like one of my friends from college. It was a girl. I'm not gonna lie. It was a girl. Like I was talking to her for a bit, and then obviously I told her I'm gonna drop out. Like I don't really have time for us. You know, because I was trying to lock in. Like, I was trying to get my shit together.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did. Like, I'm glad. Like, she was holding me back, not gonna lie.
Okay.
But yeah, she texted me that out of nowhere. Like, I didn't even have her number saved, but I still remember like the last 2 or 3 digits of her number. So I was like, damn, I know who this is. And she texted me that like 2 months later after we stopped talking. And I was like, bet I'm gonna take it to the next level. And I really hope she's watching this right now, actually. Cause
That's some motivation.
that was
That's some motivation.
my motivation.
Your little brand is not just stop.
Yeah, somebody told me to print it out and get it like on a shirt.
Ooh, I think that will be hard.
That would be hard, huh? That would be hard.
I low-key got the goosebumps because, you know, some people, they don't believe in you. They think like, oh, you know, your little, whatever you got going on, they want to downplay it, you know, even calling it little, you know, just like always, you know, earlier, I'm sure you're not trying to downplay like your YouTube and you say, oh, my little YouTube, you know, it's not a little YouTube, you know, like you're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. So when has she ever tried reaching out to now? I'm pretty sure she has to see like what you got going on now.
Before she used to view my stuff all the time, but now she doesn't. I'm kind of glad she doesn't, honestly. She's probably like, damn.
Fuck with me way back then.
Yeah.
But how about now? Because I'm up right now. Damn. That's crazy. Who won the rap beef? Kendrick or Drake?
Kendrick, for sure.
I like that answer.
Kendrick.
I like that answer.
But you could always vibe out to Drake, though, is the thing.
Okay.
Kendrick won the beef battle, though. For sure.
Who would you say influenced you into, I don't know, maybe the entrepreneur, maybe like the fashion. Would you say it was like the rappers influenced you? Was it going to college? Was it playing basketball? Was it?
Honestly, it was kind of everything. Like rappers, the athletes, because obviously during that pregame, they used to walk in the tunnel with some hard ass outfits. I was like, damn, this fucking has a hard ass outfit. He used to post the pictures with his nice little chain and some nice shoes and everything. So I was like, damn, I wish that could be me. And then the rappers too, some hard ass fits too. And then I used to watch Cool Kicks. I don't know if you know who Cool Kicks is on Melrose.
I think I've heard of Cool Kicks, yeah.
I used to like look up to a guy named Adil. He's the owner of Cool Kicks.
Okay.
And I learned a lot from him. Like I met him a few times. I had dinner with him.
Did you? Guy. So okay, you said you had dinner with him. Was this before or was this after?
It was kind of like
during the middle.
The middle, yeah, the middle.
And what, you just reached out to him like, hey, bro, like
I was like, yeah, it was like a week after his birthday. I was like, hey, it was good, bro. Let me treat you out too late. Like out of nowhere, just like hoping he responds. Like,
no way.
Yeah, and he responded, and we just had a nice little lunch in LA.
What did you guys talk about? Did you ask him like questions or was it because it's kind of like it's kind of when you're saying this,
he would do the same thing as me. He used to sell shoes out of his dorm. Yeah, so I was like, how long did it take for you to like realize what you wanted to do? And he was like, honestly, like I knew what I wanted to do in college, and I asked him like, what did you want to do? Like if you didn't sell shoes, and he was like, nothing, because I know I wanted to sell shoes. I didn't know it's gonna work. So I just took that mindset. I was like, I'm gonna sell shoes. I'm gonna sell clothes. I know it's gonna work out for me. And obviously, I took the risk. I didn't go to school. I didn't go to college. I dropped out. I didn't get a degree. My mom was kind of mad at me for dropping out at first. But then I told her what I wanted to do, and she supported me. She still supports me.
So if you the same questions you asked him, if you ask yourself, how would you respond to that? Like, what do you think?
Honestly, I just tell myself, like, if someone asks me, like, what do you want to do in the future? I just say, sell shoes, sell clothes, hopefully open a restaurant one day.
Restaurant?
Yeah. I love
way out of it's a way separate from clothes.
Yeah, it's way separate from clothes, but you can't go wrong with a restaurant though. A restaurant will always be there, and you always be able to have. I don't want to open like a little cantina, like a sushi spot, like a little bar stuff and everything like that.
So you want to sell sushi food?
Yeah, I love seafood, bro. Seafood is like.
So where's your favorite? Where's your favorite sushi spot in the city? Or in Camarillo too, because you're from Camarillo. So, or just right here in I don't know, where do you go for sushi?
I go to 2 spots. I go to one in Camarillo. It's called Sumo Sushi, and then I go to
same one they have in Ventura, right? I'm assuming Sumo.
I never been to the one in Ventura.
Okay.
I go to another one by the beach. It's called the Sushi House. It's like right on the beach.
The Sushi House, and this is in
it's Ventura.
Ventura.
Like right by the In-N-Out. You go down the street a little bit more. It's right there.
Okay. I'm about to check that one out. You never been to Inaba?
To where?
Inaba. It's called Inaba. It's a sushi spot. It's I want to say by Seabridge, Victoria.
No, I never been to that one.
Okay. You said you want to Gordo's after this, right?
Yeah, Gordo's.
Where would you open up your restaurant at?
I don't know, honestly. Like that's still something. Obviously,
That's way in.
that's
I'm
like
assuming way in the
like
future.
5-10 years from now. hopefully.
Okay. Who would be like right now? Who would be a realistic collab you would want to do, like a collab with O3 Necessities?
Like brand wise or like
Like brand wise, like who would you want to do collab with? And then who would be like a dream collab? So who would be like a realistic one you could see yourself like, okay, this could actually happen? And then who would be like a dream collab?
Honestly, O3 and Awful Lot of Costa. I can see that happening just because we went to the Awful Lot of Costa store and I cashed them out. Me and my boy cashed them out, and we have like good connection with them. And I feel like we could get something happening if we just come up with a deal or something. So that's something that's possible, but something that's like a dream.
Awful Lot of Necessity or Awful Lot of O3 or
I don't know. That's a good. Probably Awful Lot of O3 or something.
Okay.
And then like a dream collab would probably be Project Capri. I don't know if you know who that is.
Project Capri. I know that. Why does that name sound familiar? Talk to me a little bit about it. What is it?
Caprice is just a guy in Vegas, or he lived in Vegas. He's like 18. He came up with.
He's 18 right now.
Yeah, he just turned 18. He has a hard ass brand called Project Capri, like sweats, flares, hoodies, shorts, like jean shorts. Honestly, that's like who I look up to, like clothing wise, like clothing brand wise.
Yeah.
I kind of like take his ideas and turn them into mine.
What's like a style right now that you don't like? Like you see everyone doing it, it's hot.
Honestly, like the baggy ass clothes. I'm not really baggy guy.
Okay, so you're still more the skinny jeans.
I would say skinny jeans, like regular cargo jeans.
Okay.
Like the baggy, like sometimes I go to the store, like you can't even see their fucking shoes. That's how baggy their pants are.
So you weren't messing with Kendrick's fit for halftime show?
No, that was a hard fit.
Okay.
That was a hard fit. That's
because his jeans were kind of baggy, no? I feel like I see a lot of people making fun of Kendrick's jeans.
No, they weren't too baggy, but there's like baggy ones. I don't know if you've seen, like sometimes there's kids just walking around this big ass pants.
Let me see. What do you think's the best pizza in the 805?
There's no right or wrong answer. It's Topper's the only one.
Topper's the only one. So they're over Pizza Man Dan's.
I never really had Pizza Man Dan's, honestly.
Okay.
Topper's, they gotta get the barbecue chicken with the ranch. I don't know if you ever had that, but it's pop.
I think I've had that one. My favorite one's hot honey.
Yeah, the hot honey one with Hawaiian heat. That one's good too.
All right, let me see.
Hey, I have a question for you though.
Oh, ask me a question.
Pineapple belong on pizza?
Absolutely.
See?
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Like,
you like pineapple on pizza?
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't know why people hate on it.
Do you like pineapple on pizza? There it is.
That's the only right answer.
Should I be looking this way more? Am I looking too much over here? It's a little more. Okay. What are some of your goals for 2025? What are some goals? You obviously you're moving. What's like a short-term goal? Yeah, let's get a short-term goal and a long-term goal.
Short-term goal. It has to be business-wise or anything.
Whatever. Maybe you want to bulk up. Maybe you want to try to hit the gym. I was like,
no, I was
tied it up. I don't know.
You about to say that. I'm trying to get in the gym more. I used to go to the gym a lot, and I started slacking.
Okay.
Like started lifting weights more. Personal goal that I have: get my own apartment. That's like my ultimate goal right now. Just because I live with my mom, my sister, and then my 3 step siblings in a 2-bedroom. So it's kind of I share a room right now with my 2 step brothers.
Okay.
And I don't get my own privacy, so I'm like, damn, can't really do anything. And then my mom is making me pay rent right now, so I'm like,
she is or she isn't?
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
Like, not that much, $200 a month, but I'm like,
hey,
I don't have
something.
Yeah, something, but I don't have my own room or nothing. So I'm like, damn. And then food, like they make food sometimes here and there. If I buy my own food, like I literally got home today, I was like, I'm eating my pancakes. My pancakes were gone. And my little brother ate them. I was like, damn. So that's why I'm gonna go to Gordo's after this.
How old are your little brothers?
They just turned 14 and 15.
Oh, good. So they're at an age that they kind of understand. Do you feel like kind of what is the word? Do you feel like you have a responsibility to show them, or do you feel like I'm assuming they look up to you. They have to look up to you. Like
Yeah,
they see
for
their
sure.
brothers.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure. I try and be a good role model for them. Obviously, they do stuff. Like, not gonna lie, they stole from me a few times.
they stole from you.
Yeah.
Damn.
So like, I had like $500 in my drawer, gone. And then
Are
they
they
went,
bad little kids?
huh?
They're bad little kids.
I wouldn't say bad, but they pull the trigger sometimes, for sure.
Okay.
They get my mom and their dad mad, so it's like, damn. But yeah, I remember that day because I was like, damn, the 500. That was like my profit for the week. So I was like, damn, I'm about to go have a good dinner. And then it's a Thursday morning. So I put the 500 in the little thing. I'm like, go to work. I come back, and it's a Friday. I always go to the bank on Friday morning to go deposit. And I was like, damn, I'm gonna go deposit this. I'm gonna go have a good time, enjoy my Friday. Maybe go have a couple drinks later tonight. I think there was a basketball game, so I'm gonna go watch a basketball game.
Okay.
And then I got home Friday morning. I was like, damn, I'm gonna take a shower, go deposit it, gone. And then I was like, damn.
Did you know right away? Like these little mother.
No, I didn't know. I was like, what the? Like, I thought I was tripping. I was like, did I put it somewhere else? And then
Next, you know, they're flexing on Instagram.
No, next thing you know, look, they went to the outlets and they come back with new backpacks, new clothes. I'm like, where the fuck did they get this money from?
They could have shot
And then
you at least.
Yeah, I was like, so I told my mom, I was like, hey, someone took my money. So we had a whole family meeting. Like, I wasn't mad. I was just like, damn, hopefully it's a life lesson for them,
Yeah.
Because obviously you work hard for your money. So I was like, someone just jacked me for $500 and they're not admitting to stealing it. It kind of sucks when I know they stole it when they have. And they literally start saying, oh, like, I've been saving up their money. But they literally get like $5, $10. They go to the liquor store same day, buy chips and soda and all that. I'm like, how do you guys save?
Yeah, you can't save it, just
like
spending it.
Yeah. So I'm like, damn. But it's all good though. It's a life lesson for them.
So you're an entrepreneur. Would you consider yourself an entrepreneur? Would you consider yourself like a hustler? What would you like, reseller? What do you want people to know you as? Like, yeah, I just resell, or
honestly, I always been an entrepreneur and hustler, honestly. Like, I used to sell candy at school sometimes.
Damn, so you've always been a hustler.
I always wanted to make money. Okay. I used to sell candy. Like, I never got caught, thankfully, because I heard now it's like a big deal
to sell candy at school.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's not nothing illegal. It's like, damn, I'm just trying to, like, I used to buy like the little 18 packs of Skittles and Smarties and like Snickers and all that at the store for like $20. I used to sell them for like $2, $3 each.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like is every day can't be a good day, right? Is there some days where you didn't get no sales, or you're like, has there been like?
Yeah, right now it's slow, just cause Christmas and Black Friday passed. Like, right now it's been slow. The last 3 months have been slow.
Like, does it stress you out a little bit?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, because obviously we still got to pay the rent. We got to buy new items, and like we have stuff sitting there and it doesn't sell. So I'm like, damn, I got to mark it down. Like, obviously right now we're trying to move into a new warehouse, so I have to like try and because honestly I'm trying to get rid of everything just so I could start fresh and not take the old stuff in.
Okay.
So it definitely stresses me out every day. Like, I'm always like, how much am I gonna start today? I have a quota that I want to make like every day, like just depending on the week. So obviously people get paid almost every 2 weeks. So
okay.
Like every Friday.
I thought you had like people working for you too. I was like, damn, okay.
No. Sometimes I do have like my boy or someone come help me out. But other than that, like, people obviously that work, they get paid every 2 weeks from their job. So last week they got paid. So this week's gonna be slow, probably until next week.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you gotta wait for them to get paid again.
Yeah.
If they want to buy some more.
And then usually like Wednesdays and Thursdays are like the busiest, kind of, because people are like, oh, I'm gonna go out of town for the weekend. I need a fit.
How do you promote yourself? Like, how do people know about you here? Is it strictly Instagram? You're on Facebook? Is it word of mouth? Do you said in the beginning you put you said you had your cards and you would put them.
I still have my actually I have some here. I still have
bring them out. Look at this. Starting from the bottom now.
I still have my I carry these everywhere, so it's just a little, business card thing, and then I have a sticker on the back too. Okay. You keep that actually.
Oh damn. But O3 necessity.
And then I have the QR code in the back, man, the YouTube and all that.
Okay.
Scan that, and I put that in heavy order. And say I'm just walking around at Walmart or something, I see someone wearing some nice shoes, nice outfit. I'm like, hey, what's good, bro? I like your shoes, I like your hoodie. Like, if you ever want to buy some more stuff, here's my card. I sell clothes.
Do you ever? What's like the furthest you've sent a package out to somebody that someone has reached out to you? Like, hey, bro. Like me, for example. Like I
Shoot,
sent it to Pennsylvania. I was like, what the? I never.
honestly, it was like last week. Someone bought HELLSTAR shorts, and they live in Buffalo. That was like the farthest one.
Jeez.
The shipping for that shit was $15. I was like, damn, $15
To Buffalo.
to Buffalo. I was like, it was snowing last week too over there. So I'm like, damn, how the fuck do they even get their packages? It's snowing.
What else do you do? I think you mentioned something about managing artists now.
Yeah.
How did you get into that, or what made you wanna?
Honestly, it was really never my thought. It's just an opportunity that got brought to me. I manage Trophy Kid. Shout out to my boy. A lot of stuff coming out.
Okay, shout out to Trophy Kid.
We have a lot of big things planned. But honestly, it was just an idea that got brought to me. He was like, hey, you should be my manager. Like, you do a lot of good stuff. Like, you have obviously a good following. And I was like, bet, I'm down. And then we just started making music videos. I help pay for music videos, obviously studio sessions. I take all his Instagram pictures. I do a lot of stuff for that kid, and it's like my boy right there. I love him. But yeah, it was like never really a thought. Like, I got him to meet SOB, Vinny West, Lil Veda. Who else? There's more people, but I can't remember the top of my head. But yeah, just trying to get him hopefully a big opening slot in the next 2 months.
Have any artists bought off? Like any like
Any
rappers?
Oh, yeah,
have
for
hit
sure.
you up
Yeah.
like, hey, bro, I'm trying to cop these, or
Yeah, G Money, DT, Lil Veda.
G Money DT from Michigan? No, wait. I'm
No,
sorry.
he lives in LA.
Okay. I was thinking of a whole other person. Who else?
Moises Lopez from Fresh Out of Hida.
Okay.
He bought some stuff.
Damn.
Who else? Bankroll Hayden. That's a good connection that I just recently made.
Bankroll Hayden.
Yeah, that's my boy right there.
Okay.
When we get our new warehouse, he's gonna come pull up. So if you wanna get a little interview with him too,
Yeah.
pull up.
Oh yeah. Let's get him.
Who else? Oh, Steven Moreira. He plays soccer. I just went to a soccer game yesterday. He
Nice.
gave me some tickets. He buys off me pretty often. And then honestly, I just reach out to like athletes and just like, can I send you like a few hoodies or something? And they respond. I'm just like, bet. I just send out their packages, and then their teammates tap in with me. So it's pretty cool.
I'm sure you know of Heaven Sneaker Shop, right?
Yeah.
You mess with him? Or
I mean,
how's the relationship with you and Heaven Sneaker
I
Shop?
don't
Because
know.
you guys kind of do the same, right?
Yeah. Honestly, they don't really like me, not gonna lie.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why don't they like you?
I don't know. Like, I have no bad blood towards them. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't know why. Like, maybe I get more sales. Maybe, I don't know. Like, I just don't know why they don't like me.
What gives you the impression that they don't like it?
Oh, I just know.
Oh, you know.
No, yeah, I know. Like, I'm not gonna say who, like, but I go to the barbershop often. There's a boy that goes there, that works there. And he's like, hey, they were talking some stuff about you the other day. And I was like, what were they saying? They're like, oh, like, they don't like how you, like, market yourself. They don't like your prices. Like, you're making the game look bad, pretty much.
Do you feel like you're making the game look bad?
No, not at all.
And when they say the game, are they saying like you're charging too high or charging too little?
Probably both.
Okay.
Because obviously I sell used and new. So sometimes I price a bait tee, like, I just need to get it going, $35, $40. Or, like, I had a used ass gallery hoodie that had a little rip in the back. I sold it for $140.
And people still buy it.
Yeah, people still buy it. Cause I don't know, it's like I don't know, feel like the distressed look. But yeah, I mean, I have no bad blood against Heaven. Shout out to them. They're doing their thing. I'm doing my thing. You know, hopefully we could come to a fair agreement one day. You know, collab.
Was that something you would want to do?
Honestly, it's not at the top of my head, but if it happens, it happens. Like, I like their clothes that they make. Don't get me wrong, they make some pretty sick clothes. But Yeah, no bad blood at all.
Clothes wise, in the 805, whatever, in the area that we in, who do you think has like one of the hardest brands that you mess with?
Mm,
Because I know there's a few out there.
honestly, damn. Honestly, one that I'd wear personally, Secret Sevens. Shout out
Secret
to my
Seven.
boy Neeks.
Shout out to Nico, Secret
Yes,
Sevens.
sir. I don't really own any of it just because I haven't really bought any, but that's some hard shit that I wear for sure.
Okay, okay. You like the rhinestones? You cool with
Yeah,
rhinestones?
I like the
Do you feel like
rhinestones look.
do you feel like that rhinestone wave is dead? Is it still going? Because you know, like sometimes
Honestly, it's still going.
it's still going.
I think that's the new wave right now. Like people are putting rhinestones on pants. Like I don't know if you've seen the new spider hoodies. There's rhinestones all over it, and it makes it look like at night it looks like that shit's
Blinged out.
blinged out.
Damn.
I don't know. I like the rhinestone look for sure.
And then I seen also you had a hoodie. I think there was like some type of little devil on it.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
world. What is that? You want to talk about that a little
Yeah,
bit?
I think I saw the picture of that actually.
Maybe we could edit in the picture in there or something. In the video, we'll have his picture up somewhere.
I know I have it here. Oh yeah, this one, right?
No, damn.
Was it
this
this one?
one? This is another one. I think it said like
And you
I
scroll to the side.
don't want to.
You're good. There's nothing in there. You're good.
Anyways, no, it's not that one, but I think it said like disaster on it.
Oh yeah, this one's right here. This one.
Nice. Did you create that yourself?
Or did you have? None of my boys made it for me.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And you dropped that already?
Yeah, I dropped that.
Did it sell out?
Like 20 people bought it. It wasn't a big drop, but
Were you trying to get it like, or is it kind of like?
no, I think it was my fault just because I didn't market it enough. Like I literally just posted it. Oh, dropping a piece of clothes tomorrow.
Okay, okay.
And I have the hoodie for it too. It's the same thing.
What's some advice, you would give to someone that's trying to get into like selling shoes or reselling, or he's like thinking about it, like, damn, I want to sell these damn shoes.
Save your money for sure. Research the market. Don't buy stuff that doesn't sell. Know what you're doing. Just study, watch the game. You gotta learn how to. Don't get fooled. Don't be buying, reps or fake stuff. Cause not gonna lie, I've bought in fake stuff before.
All that I ask is that too. Okay,
Yeah, I bought fake stuff before and I've lost a lot.
like you bought like we're talking like a Vogue.
I wouldn't say.
Was it like
I wouldn't say. It was a few things, like a few shoes, few hoodies. Like
when did you realize they were fake?
my boy that I work with, he's like, oh, it's no good.
Yeah.
Like a few pieces of clothes that I own, they're fake. So I'm like, damn. They're just sitting in my closet.
How do you feel about people wearing reps though? Because I know that's a big thing. Some people wear reps. They're like, bro, it's like the same shit. Are you against it? Are you for it?
I mean, I don't mind it just because honestly it's the same shit. But like, if you wanna like say you have a rep and you wanna sell it, you can't sell it.
Okay.
If people are like, damn, why am I gonna buy a rep? Rather than having the real thing you could wear and it's still gonna hold its value.
Okay.
That's what I learned too.
What are some other hustles you'd want to get into?
Other hustles. That's a good question. Not too sure, honestly. Probably, like I said, maybe a food truck.
Food truck.
For sure. Because I know a few people that would help me out with that. Obviously, you need licenses. And a food truck's not a restaurant. So you could take it wherever, take it to a good spot that's popping. So that's kind of like something I'd want to do within 2-3 years for sure.
Where's the best Mexican food spot you would say here in the 805? Camarillo, Ventura, Oxnard, don't matter. Like, let's say you're going to get some tacos. Where are we going?
Damn, this is a good question. I'm a big Mexican food guy too. I'd say I'm a big carnitas guy. So probably on Saviors, I think it's called Carnitas Mi Rancho or something.
Okay.
Or Birria too. I'm a big Birria guy. It's called Birria Mi Rancho. It's on by 5th Street.
Okay.
They give you.
I know where Fish Street.
Yeah, they give you a big ass bowl.
Oh, I
of
think.
meat.
Wait, is Carnitas El Rey?
El Rey, yeah, that's what it's called.
There it is. There it is. Okay.
And then now I got them confused. But Birria Mi Rancho, that's like kind of a good Mexican food spot too. Like I think it's called the birria soup, or I get the queso tacos. They give you a big ass bowl of the broth, and you just dip it, cilantro, onion, and fire.
Where are you taking a girl out on the first date?
Damn, girl on the first date.
He's dying? Try. That's all good.
I
Taking a girl on the first date.
don't know, cause girls don't really be eating.
No, it don't have to be
First
food.
date.
What's like a
First date.
what's a first date, bro? What's like a nice
I probably go get like a little, little smoothie or something. Probably go bowling, and then
Boleto or Harley's?
bolero for sure.
Okay.
It's more of a vibe. You get to like the '90s look, and then if we're hungry, go get food after, and then go our separate ways. And if a second date happens, it happens.
If she smashes on the first night, is it a red flag?
Yeah, big red flag.
So you wouldn't smash a girl on the first night?
No, I got morals for myself.
Damn.
I wouldn't do that.
Good.
Sure. I know girls that do that. I'm like, damn. I'm not gonna say no names, but they've been with everyone.
Not even one name. Maybe the first letter of a name.
Nah, I don't want to throw anyone under the bus. But yeah, girls are vicious out here.
Yes, sir. Absolutely with that one.
Yeah. Like obviously, I've done some stuff to make me look bad, but I'm like, damn, I'm trying to be a better person now.
Okay. What is before we wrap this up, what is next for O3? What can people look forward to? What should they be on the lookout for?
Right now, putting all of my money and effort into a thing, StockX and Goat. Right now, me and my boy, we're trying to make Sourced. So Sourced is like an app that we're trying to make. That's why we're trying to get the warehouse. The O3, I'm probably going to convert it to merch only. And reselling wise, it's going to go all to Sourced. So Sourced is going to be like a big app. We've been marketing it for like a year already. It already has over 10K on Instagram. So it's something we're planning on doing. Just trying to take over with that, honestly. Hopefully open Sourced, the store. And then, yeah, hopefully get the ball rolling with that. O3, it's always going to be a brand. It's always going to be a resale. But Sourced is like kind of where I'm trying to take the next level right now.
Shout yourself out. Let everyone know where they can reach you at.
And find you. Hoodie Dame 4 on Instagram. O3 Necessities on Instagram. If you need some drip, come shop with me. I'll give you guys a good deal. But other than that, appreciate you for having me on here.
Thank you, man. Hey, I appreciate you for pulling up. No lie.
Of course.
A lot of gang shit, no lame shit. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Signing off. Right here at Destructive Films Studios. Let's go, baby.